Welcome to San Antonio, Texas for the first drive of the Infiniti Q50S. The reason it's new is because it has three new powertrains, a 2-liter turbo and a pair of 3-liter twin-turbo V6 engines. The big news is this 400 horsepower Q50S. This thing is a monster. If you look at the horsepower compared to the competition, it's better than the 5 Series, the E-Class, even the Lexus GS. You have to get into some serious competition like the M and AMG to match this power. But what I like about this car is the value proposition. It's starting price of just under $50,000. You get a lot of car for the money. Styling wise, it hasn't changed much since the initial launch in 2014, but it does have some new steering and new suspension options, and we're going to really take it to the test today. We've been driving the 2016 refreshed Infiniti Q50. The big news is what's under the hood. Very impressive new powertrains. So now you have 4 powertrain options. Only one is a carryover, and that's the hybrid. We didn't even drive that today. So what we do have is a 2-liter turbo. Didn't drive that either. But the really big news is that the old 12-year-old 3.5-liter V6 has been replaced by a twin-turbo 3-liter. There's a 300 horsepower and a 400 horsepower version, and they are magnificent. Finally, this is really going to help Infiniti. I feel like they've just gone from being behind the competition to on par, and maybe even a little bit ahead of the competition with the adaptive direct steering, which a lot of the competitors, which include the E-Class, the Lexus GS, and BMW 5 Series, don't even offer. We didn't have it on a track. Let's face it, it's not a track car, and that's fine. Infiniti acknowledges it, but it is a very lively performer. The twin turbo really hums along and has made this car fun to drive again. You know, back when they launched the original G35 sedan, that was a fun car. It had a nice exhaust note and had a pretty good engine by competitive standards. But over time, everyone really passed Infiniti by. Now I think they're back. Even the 7-speed, which I wasn't a fan of in the past, made by Jadco, has been dramatically improved and reprogrammed. The interior is still a little bit dated, and as you can see, the old G37 only had a single infotainment screen. Now you have the infotainment screen plus an app screen, and I don't like that they've split this. I think they could have just put one big screen, maybe like Volvo does in the XC90. Overall, really a nice driver's car, a lot of power. And when you put it in Sport Plus, better hold on to the steering wheel, because you can get a little loose around the turns, but that's by design. You don't want that. You have 5 other drive mode options, including Eco and Snow, and even a custom option. So a lot of great features in this new Infiniti, priced really aggressively. So the one we're driving today, which is the Q50S, and it's going to come in just under $50,000. 400 horsepower for under $50,000. That's very aggressive. A lot more than the competition. You really have to step up into an M or an AMG or even the new GSF to get over 400 horsepower, and those are going to cost you well over $70,000, $75,000. I like what Infiniti's done. I like the direction they're going. Maybe they can resurrect some of that old magic they had in the past. 2016 promises to be a big year for Infiniti with the launch of a new SUV, the QX30, and the new coupe, the Q60. Can't wait to drive both of those. Thanks for watching. I'm Doron. We'll see you next time on The Driver's Seat.